Hi, gang. Bill Sheridan with the Maryland Association of CPAs and the Business Learning Institute. Welcome to an abbreviated version of our CPA news update for today, Tuesday, January 26th, 2016. First up, a quick snow update from the Baltimore Sun. The Baltimore officials insist that snow removal crews are working quickly to clear snow from the city streets, but they remained mum today on when the task might be finished. Crews are focusing on areas near schools and those deemed public safety threats. The city's 311 line is accepting complaints from citizens whose streets remain untouched, and the transportation department is using those complaints to help direct the snow removal effort. And the fire department is helping inspectors survey the streets. I guess the key word here is patience. I know, easier said than done. You can read more about that at the Sun's website. Elsewhere, President Barack Obama will include in his fiscal 2017 budget a package of proposals to make it easier for workers to get access to retirement plans from their employers. The budget, which will be unveiled on February 9th, will include a requirement that every employer not currently offering a retirement savings program like a 401k must set up an auto-enrollment individual retirement account for workers. To offset the cost, the startup credit that employers receive for offering a retirement plan would be tripled. You can read more about that at CFO.com. The Financial Accounting Standards Board changed a rule in December that will make it harder to capitalize the cost of cloud setup and implementation expenses. That's a change that may encourage some enterprises to opt instead for traditional on-premise software. The FASB accounting standards update to intangibles, goodwill, and other internal use software addresses customers accounting for fees paid in a cloud computing arrangement. And while the update didn't set out to address how to account for cloud migration costs, the new rules, combined with the FASB's decision not to provide additional guidance on the accounting for upfront costs, will mean enterprise shops can no longer depreciate some fees involved in a cloud migration. You can read more about that at networkworld.com. The IRS is facing a fresh backlash from Congress after destroying a hard drive from a former employee whose documents were subject to a legal investigation. The hard drive belonged to Samuel Maruca, formerly the director of transfer pricing of the IRS's Large Business and International Division. Last week, the IRS admitted it had accidentally destroyed the hard drive, even though some of the files on it were subject to the court's Document Preservation Notice in an ongoing Freedom of Information Act lawsuit against Microsoft. Get details about that at accountingtoday.com. Nearly a third of financial reporting executives in a new poll said internal control over financial reporting was their highest concern beyond their financial reporting responsibilities. That's according to a KPMG survey. Read more about that at accountingtoday.com. And finally, a shameless plug on my own behalf. I'll be presenting the latest in our BLI Thought Leader series tomorrow morning. It's titled Look, Lead, Love, Learn, 4 Steps to Better Business and a Better Life, based on my book by the same name. It'll run from 9 to 11 a.m. and best of all, it'll be in webcast format, so you don't have to leave the house if you're still snowed in. Get details and register at macpa.org. That's it for tonight, everyone. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.